Mr. Ratburn.
It's not far now.
Are we there yet?
It's not far now.
Are we there?
Yes, we're here!
Oh!
Okay, now, is that everyone?
It is now.
I still can't believe DW's going camping with us.
Yeah, I'm the only kid in class who has to bring his little sister along.
Now, Arthur, be nice to your sister. You know that with your parents out of town, you couldn't have come on this trip unless she came too.
That would have been fine with me.
All right, class. Don't forget that one reason we're taking this class camping trip is to view the wildlife. Everyone gets a notebook, and whoever sees the most mammals will earn a special certificate. Now, just a moment. Does anyone know where the trail map is?
If I had the map, we'd probably be there by now. Maybe the brain has it.
I'm certain that I don't have the map. I thought Muffy had the map.
Well, I haven't seen the map. Did you ask Binky?
Nothing in this bag but food. Maybe DW has the map.
I don't have the map. Why would I have it?
I already looked, and I don't have the map. Maybe Francine has it.
My backpack is so heavy. I can't believe I have to carry it all the way to the campsite. Let's see if there's anything I could use. Oh, hey! Mr. Ratburn, I found the map.
Excellent, Arthur. I knew we'd find it eventually.
Let's get going!
I suppose we should start hiking up the trail.
Are you ready to start hiking, Arthur?
What are we waiting for?
Looks like we're all set to go. Okay, class, let's go.
Arthur's Camping Adventure. I can't wait to get to the campground. Boy, there's a lot to see in these woods. I wonder what else we'll see. Boy, there's a lot to see in these woods.
Well, class, here we are. Now, we'll just... Whoops! Ow!
Mr. Ratburn, are you all right?
I seem to have twisted my ankle. I'm afraid I won't be able to walk on it.
Mr. Ratburn's hurt.
Uh-oh.
The implications are frightening.
I'll be fine. I just need to rest my ankle for a little while. Arthur, would you pitch my tent so I'll have somewhere to lie down?
Pitch a tent? I've never pitched a tent before. Look at all these parts. How do they go together?
Click on a piece of the tent to pick it up. Click it again to put it down. Fit the parts of the tent together just like the one in the picture. Use the colors to help you match the pieces together.
There! Those... That looks good. 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 There. Now I'm getting somewhere. Almost done. Almost. There. I did it. Now for the cover. There. All done. Finished, Mr. Ratburn. I pitched the tent.
Thank you, Arthur.
Don't worry, Mr. Ratburn. I'll take care of you. I know lots of first aid.
Ow!
Whoops, sorry.
Be careful with my ankle, DW. Please.
You guys, Mr. Ratburn can't walk. He's in his tent with DW right now. What are we going to do?
Well, at least we've got some food.
Bad news. I just went to look for a snack and our food bag's been stolen. Dragged away.
Bears!
Oh, great! Now our food is gone too!
We're going to have to think of some way to get out of here without Mr. Ratburn. Does anyone have any ideas?
I brought my two-way radio. I'll just call for help. Oh no, it's broken.
Now what are we going to do?
I've got an idea. It's something my dad told me about. We could climb to a really high place and then use a mirror and sunlight to flash a signal in Morse code.
That's a neat idea, Pinky. What do you think, Brain?
Yes, that's an option. Or, with the right parts, I could fix my radio. Then we could use it to call for help.
Another great idea!
I have a suggestion, Arthur. Why don't you go fly a kite?
Francine, this is an emergency. Try to be helpful.
Actually, that's a pretty good idea. We could use a kite to signal for help.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
Well, it seems to me that we've heard 3 workable solutions. Francine's kite, Binky's signal mirror, and my radio. Whose idea do you think we should pursue?
Even when I'm just kidding, I have the best ideas.
But how are we going to fly a kite in the middle of the woods?
We could get up really high above the trees where it's windy. We could even put a mirror on the tail to flash in the sun. That way, people would be more likely to see it.
I think it's a capital idea, Francine. I can make the kite if you like. I just need some lightweight fabric, some poles that are light and strong, a mirror, some string, and something to use as ink for the message.
Okay, let's go find this stuff. Too bad this fishing pole broke.
But we can still use it. It's perfect for making a kite.
Arthur, I'm so hungry. Do you think we'll ever find our food?
Don't worry, Binky. We'll find it.
A saw!
I bet this'll come in handy. Looks like there used to be a bridge there.
I wonder how you cross the river now.
Hawks build large nests high in trees using sticks, bark, and leaves. For dinner, they eat insects, mice, and small birds. Their broad wings and long tails help them fly fast through the trees. What is the only bird that can fly backwards? A hummingbird. These tiny birds hover like helicopters. They eat flower nectar and bugs. Male hummingbirds have beautiful bright red throats. Butterflies are beautiful flying insects. Most live only a few weeks or days. A butterfly begins life as an egg, then turns into a caterpillar. When the caterpillar comes out of its cocoon, it has changed into a butterfly. It spreads its colorful wings and flies away. Hey, look at this stick.
It's like a long hook.
This could be useful. Praying mantises aren't really praying. Their large front legs are armed with rows of sharp spines for catching prey. They are green or brown-gray insects with long, skinny bodies. Caterpillars, flies, butterflies, bees, and moths are insects mantises like to eat. My, what big eyes you have! An owl's large staring eyes help it see in dim light. These birds sleep during the day and hunt at night. They also have keen ears. Some owls can catch mice when it's really dark by listening to the sounds they make. Legend has it that wherever a star falls to Earth, starflowers appear with their trailing flame-like petals. Starflowers are one of only a few flowers that have 7 petals. They're usually a white or pink color. Let's see if there's anything I could use in... Let's see if the saw works.
A screwdriver.
I bet that'll come in handy. Look, Buster! A cave!
Awesome!
In many ways, ants are like people. Their nests, called colonies, are like huge cities with tunnels. Ants care for their young and bury their dead. Being clean is very important to them. They are hard-working insects and can carry very heavy loads. Rabbits are small mammals with short tails and long pointed ears who live in burrows under the ground. Their strong hind legs help them hop long distances. Some people think rabbits only like carrots, but they also eat grass, leaves, bark, and twigs. Buster, look! It's our food bag!
But, Arthur, what's that?
Uh-oh! It's moving!
Maybe we'd better leave.
This place is kind of creepy. Hi, Francine. Want to help us look for stuff?
No way, Arthur. I'm gonna look by myself. That way, I'll see more mammals than you and win that certificate.
I mean stuff to help us get rescued.
Rescued? Arthur, you can't be serious.
Wow! Look at all these berries!
Hey, look at these berries. Do you think we can eat them?
They look like blueberries. My dad made a pie for us with berries that look just like these. I'm sure it's okay to eat them.
These are yummy.
They sure are! I bet we could use these blueberries to make ink for our kite.
Yeah, but how are we going to carry them back to the brain?
There's no point in picking any berries if we don't have something to carry them in. I don't think I can reach the nest from here. It's too high up. Here I go!
Arthur, I think I'll stay down here.
Perfect! A mirror!
The brain was looking for one.
Let's see if there's anything I could use in my backpack. Okay, let's close up the backpack. A fox looks like a dog with large ears and a long bushy tail. Foxes are cunning animals and good hunters. They live in forests, deserts, plains, or Arctic snows in homes called dens. Their thick fur keeps them warm. Coming down! Wow, Buster! Look at this cliff!
It looks like it goes right up to the top of Mount Rockslide.
Caution, rock slide area. Let's see if there's anything I could use. Let's see if we can reach it with this stick. The tree squirrel is a small animal with large front teeth. It feeds on leaves, twigs, or seeds. It is an expert tree climber. Its bushy tail helps it steer and keep its balance as it jumps from branch to branch. Look at this!
This is cool. It's like a secret hideout.
Hey, what's this?
It's a fossil, Arthur. From my expert opinion, I'd say it's a trilobite.
This is so cool! Something like this should probably go in a museum. I'm going to show it to Mr. Ratburn. Let's see if there's anything I could use in my back. Okay, let's close up the backpack. Let's see if there's anything I could use. Okay, Buster. Let's see how well I can throw a lasso.
We did it! Now we can get across.
To help Arthur keep his balance on the log, watch which way he's falling and click your mouse on the opposite side. The arrows on screen will help to guide you. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Watch out for beavers.
DW! Oh no! Yikes! This is slippery. I made it!
Yeah!
Come on!
Here I come.
Wow! Look! A hedgehog is a small, noisy animal with hair that grows in stiff, spiky spines. If it is endangered, a hedgehog pulls itself into a prickly ball. This makes it almost impossible to attack. Hedgehogs like to eat bugs, mice, snails, and plants. These songbirds build covered nests on the ground. Meadowlarks have yellow bellies with a black V on their chests. Larks can be found in grasslands, meadows, and prairies.
Hey, look! Some string!
This will come in handy. What's this little house here?
I don't know. Maybe it's a tool shed.
A dragonfly is a flying insect that can hover in one place in the air. Dragonflies are well known for their long, delicate wings. Of course, they have 6 legs, like all other insects. Some dragonflies can live for many years. Caw, caw! That's the sound of a crow. It is a smart and noisy bird with shiny black feathers and a squarish tail. Crows will eat almost anything and live in the woods, farms, or cities. Look! A key!
I bet we could use that.
Let's take a look. Bees are insects that live in homes called beehives. The hive is a very busy place filled with workers, drones, and queen bees. Worker bees make honey by eating nectar, a sweet liquid found in flowers. Bees have stingers and can sting when they are angry. Looks like these rungs are loose. We'd have to fix them before we could climb up the tower. Let's see if there's anything I could use in my bag. I bet I can tighten these up with this screwdriver. There! Wow!
This must be where rangers go to monitor forest fires.
Do you think this bowl could be useful?
Sure. Maybe we'll find something to put in it.
The moose is the largest member of the deer family and spends most of each day eating twigs, grass, and plants. A male moose has antlers that he sheds and then grows again each year. They are strong runners and have a deep, loud call. Blue jays make a lot of noise. Their blue and gray coloring makes them easy to spot. Acorns, fruit, nuts, and bugs are their main food, but sometimes they also steal other birds' eggs from their nests and eat them. see if there's anything I could use. I think that did the trick.
I hope it's not haunted.
There's no turning back now. Ugh. This is really heavy. Maybe there's something around here that we could use as a lever.
We did it!
Yeah! The flashlight! Just what I need. Let's go, Buster!
Arthur, I think I'll stay here.
Okay, wish me luck. Wow, it's a cave.
Use your mouse to help Arthur walk through the maze. Click anywhere on the screen, and Arthur will try to walk in that direction. Or, if you prefer, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to do the same thing. Good luck.
DW, this is my adventure. Ouch! Hooray! I made it! Let's see if there's anything I could use. Okay. I can't quite reach the food. I need. Let's see if there's anything I could use. Oops! Ouch! Oops! Hooray! I made it!
Arthur, do you think bears are out more in the daytime or at night?
I don't know, Buster.
When do you think they're hungriest? A canoe!
Let's take it for a ride. Moles are animals that like to burrow in the ground using their big claws, and they live underground for most of their lives. They have tiny eyes and they love to eat bugs. Some moles are also very good swimmers.
To help Arthur and Buster paddle down the river, click your mouse to the right or left, or use the arrow keys. Watch out for rocks and logs in the river. The better you do, the faster Arthur and Buster will go.
DW! Uh-oh! Sorry. Uh-oh! Look out! Look out! Oh! Oh! Uh-oh! Look out! Sorry. Look out! Oh! Oh! Oh boy! Oh boy! Whoops!
Hey! Let me have a turn!
Francine, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, brother.
Binky, we got the food back.
Thank goodness.
Great!
That's great. I'm starving.
Grasshoppers are insects that can hop, walk, and fly. A male grasshopper makes music during the heat of the day by rubbing his back legs against his wings. Some birds, beetles, and rodents think grasshoppers are yummy to eat. Bluebells really do look like little blue bells hanging on the stem tips. Their leaves are broad and oval-shaped. They grow in woods or meadows, often near streams.
You go ahead and build your toys, Arthur. I'll be the responsible one around here. While you've been out playing in the woods, I've been taking care of Mr. Ratburn. You go ahead and build your toy.
Let's see if there's anything I could use.
Thanks, you guys. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Let's see if there's anything I could use in. Here, Brain. Let's see if there's anything I could use. Wait, let's see if there's anything I could. How's this?
Great, I can use this.
Honestly, I don't know how you're supposed to get these tents up without servants. It's way too complicated.
Muffy, what's that?
It's my Fabri-Tech super lightweight emergency blanket.
Hey, this fabric looks perfect for our kite.
Can we borrow it, Muffy?
Okay, on one condition. You'll have to put my tent together for me first. There it is. Call me when you're done.
Hey, Arthur, I forgot something. I'll be right back.
Buster! Pitch Muffy's? Look at all.
Click on it.
Good. There. Those go together. Good. There. Almost done. Almost done. There. I did it. Now for the... There. All done.
Thank you for pitching the tent, Arthur. Here's the blanket.
Let's see if there's anything I could use. We could use this bowl to carry the blueberries.
Great idea.
I think we found something you can use. Let's see if there's anything I could use. Let's see if there's anything I could use in my backpack.
This is terrific. Now I can finish building the kite. There! Now let's get you to the top of Mount Rockslide so we can put this thing to use.
Well,
Come on, Arthur. Climbing that cliff isn't gonna be so tough. I'll show you.
are you sure?
Yes, it has to be from the highest point around, and that seems like the top of this cliff.
Come on, Arthur. You can do it. Follow me.
Okay, here it goes.
To help Arthur climb the cliff, click on each ledge you want him to jump to. Watch out for falling rocks and crumbling ledges.
DW, get out of here! I did it! I made it to the top!
It's a good thing you kids called me. If that ankle had swelled up anymore, you sure would have had a hard time walking out of here. DW was doing an, excellent job of taking care of me.
Glad to help, Mr. Ratburn. Just call me Dr. Reed.
Hey, Mr. Ratburn, look at the neat trilobite fossil I found.
That's quite an interesting specimen. We'll put it in the Nature Museum at the Visitor Center. And Arthur, I'm especially proud of you for spotting so many mammals. You've earned the certificate. Now, how about we build a campfire and tell some scary stories?
If you want, you can...
A long time ago, an old gold miner named Wild Billy lived in these woods. He lived alone, and the cabin that he built is still here. Some people say it's haunted by Billy's ghost, guarding his gold. Two brothers, about your age, were hiking in the woods with their father when it started to rain. Their father told them to rest in the empty cabin while he went to get their raincoats from the car. As they entered the cabin, they felt a cold breeze pass over them. The younger brother said, "This place is spooky. Look at all these spider webs. Let's get out of here." The older boy laughed and said, "That's silly. What's so spooky about an old cabin?" The rain didn't stop. It poured and poured. Night came, and the cabin got very dark. The only thing the boys could see were two golden objects, which seemed to glow in the darkness. "Do you see that? Do you think it could be Wild Billy?" the boys whispered to each other. They were afraid to move. A soft tapping sound shook the window next to them. Rap, rap, rap. Rap, rap, rap. The tapping became louder. Rap, rap, rap. Rap, rap, rap. Yoo! That was the last straw. The oldest boy raced out of the cabin and almost knocked his father over. The younger boy was close behind, but as he slammed the door shut, he felt two small objects fall into his hand. Safely outside the cabin, he opened his hand to find two sparkling gold nuggets. Then he faintly heard another call come from the cabin.
You come back now. You hear?
Do you want to play again? See you later.